Hey guys, Sarferaaz Khaan here. First of all, I would like to give you a small piece of information. With all your support, I've launched my own website www.sarferaazkhaan.com. It was launched on my birthday, which was on September 7. It is basically a blog where you'll find a lot of articles related to self-development, lifestyle, facts and knowledge, and lots more. It has a lot of additional features. You can subscribe and become a member. You just have to enter your email. You can watch some of my YouTube videos there. And that little green color box over there is the chat option for you. That is the place where you can directly get in touch with me. If you want any comments or suggestions, or you want to see something in this channel, or you want something in that blog, you can drop your comments over there. It is not going to be automated reply or some computer-like thing. It is me personally who is going to type all those replies. I will reply as soon as I can. The link to my website is down below in the description. Go and have a look. So now let's get into today's video.
Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pull up in the rows, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pulling up, being on swerving. Bad bitch pushing on curving. Run it out like a nigga earning. Gotta check.
In your opinion, which is the most tiring and most hectic day in a week? Let me know in the comment section which day is that. For me, it's gonna be Monday, because that is the time where I go out of the weekend. It would be usually tiring. And if the week starts, it goes on till the Friday or Saturday. It might be for everyone, no matter what, school, college or office. But for the offices, it is definitely till Saturday. It happens everywhere. We must have seen our parents leaving so early in the morning and returning home so late in the night, completely exhausted and completely tired. Wouldn't it be so nice to have reduced working hours and working days so that we could spend a lot of time with our family, have some free time and doing other things we love
rather than to keep working like a machine?
Sounds really good. But is there something like this? Of course it is, and that is what this video is all about, and that is called the 4-day work week. We are about to look into what is the 4-day work week about, how do employees work in it, what are its benefits and disadvantages, what are the countries following it, and what is the status of this 4-day work week in India. Make sure you don't skip this video and watch it till the end. It has a lot of information for you and additional fun. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Let's start with this step by step. If any person who is working for more than 30 hours per week, he is considered to be a full-time employee, or it can also be calculated as 130 hours per month. On the other side, there are compressed work weeks, which is more like a flexible working policy. But this 4-day work week doesn't come under both heads. It is neither a full-time working policy or compressed working. It is totally different. So it is basically the idea of reducing working days. From the name itself, you must have understood that there are only 4 days of work and the rest of the 3 days is considered to be a weekend. Usually a weekend would consist of a Saturday and Sunday. Now it's Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So a person would work for the first 4 days, which is Monday to Thursday, and enjoy the weekend, which now has 1 day extra. Sounds really amazing. So when and where did all this start? In 1890, the US government estimated that a full-time employee within a manufacturing unit worked an average of 100 hours per week. So entrepreneurs like Henry Ford and others wanted to reduce working time to 60 plus hours per week to 40 hours so that the productivity levels of an employee could be increased much more higher. For an example, the more and more time you allot to complete a particular work, chances are very high that that work is not going to be completed at all. Just like I said in my earlier video about Parkinson's law. If you haven't seen that video, click over here or the link is down below in the description. And later in 1933, a 30-hour work week bill to cut down hours as an alternative to unemployment during the Great Depression period was passed. So after a lot of evolution, now stands this 4-day work week. If I could give you a practical example, I would go for Microsoft. What happened is that Microsoft introduced this 4-day work week in Japan for a particular month of August. The results were completely shocking. It resulted in 40% increase in the productivity rates of employees. The offices were closed on Fridays and there were only limited meetings. Though there were only less working hours, the quality and efficiency of employees went much higher. They were able to complete more work in less time. But on the other side, just like that, when a new idea comes out, we cannot blindly stick to it. It may be very fantastic to hear, but we have to use our brains. We must check whether if it is going to be useful or not. It may work sometimes, but it may not work the other times. Just like that, the 4-day work week also has its benefits and disadvantages. We'll go into the benefits first. But before we move any further, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. The first ever obvious benefit is increased level of productivity. Just like I said in my earlier video about Parkinson's law, the more and more time you're allowed to complete a particular work, chances are very high that that work is not going to be completed. For example, if you are allotted 1 week to complete a particular work, but you feel that you could complete that particular work in just 3 days, why drag the whole week? You can complete in just 3 days and work on other things rather than to waste time for the whole week. It is also going to improve your efficiency, and most importantly, it will improve the quality of your work. Surprisingly, in employees, it also resulted in job satisfaction, team working abilities, and work-life balance. Won't it be very fantastic to work less hours and indeed achieve more work? Additionally, it will also reduce the stress levels. An in-depth examination of the relationship and productivity conducted by Stanford University revealed a clear correlation between the two factors. It revealed that overworking employees are actually less productive than employees working an average or reduced working week. Better employee engagement. Having a 3-day weekend will give employees more free time. No one is going to be complaining about, or no one is going to be disliking this 3-day weekend. They are gonna feel so happy. At the same time, employees are less likely to take days off because during the weekend they would have enough time to rest and recover themselves in order to return to the work next week. Let me give you a small example. In 2017 in Sweden, a trial was conducted among the hospital nurses. A group of nurses were asked to work only 4 days a week, and the other set of nurses were working normally for 5 days.
And what could be the result?
The results were very positive among the nurses who were working for only 4 days. It resulted in less days off, reporting better health and mental well-being, and greater engagement for more than 85% than the other set of nurses. Reduced costs. A 4-day work week will reduce the cost of pretty much everything, both for the employee and for the company. Just closing the office for 1 extra day will result in a big drop of every cost. Just imagine, pretty much the cost of everything will come down. Transportation, food, clothing, maintenance, electricity, and things of the like. Happier employees. Soon after the employees hear that they are gonna have 1 extra day in their weekend, they are gonna feel so much happier because they would get a lot of free time. In any profession, no matter what, apart from the normal work, it is very important to spend time in other activities what we love, because that is a time where we are able to detoxify ourselves and regenerate ourselves to return back to normal work. Now let's go into the disadvantages. As far as the disadvantages are concerned, it is very less in number and it's not that obvious. Anyway, let's go into it. I hope that you've already subscribed to my channel. If not, hit that subscribe button. The 4-day work week doesn't suit every business model. Not all companies will choose this model of working. It is only an option for companies to choose it or not. If the company is in a situation that it could change the whole way of working, then it could adopt this strategy. But on the other side, traditional companies or the companies who are there in the market for a long time won't be able to adopt this thing. Reduced customer satisfaction. From the employee point of view, the 4-day work week is very advantageous. But when it comes to the customer or to the society, it doesn't work much, because the primary goal of any business is to find a purpose and work for that cause. Apart from earning profits, the word purpose is very important for any business no matter what. In order to fulfill that purpose, the company has to work day and night. So in that kind of a situation, this 4-day work week won't be suitable. So after all this you've heard, you must have got a small question in your mind. Are there any countries or are there any companies using this 4-day work week seriously? Yes, of course, there are companies as well as countries. Denmark, Norway and the Netherlands, and including Finland, have this 4-day work week with them. In the UK, the average working hour is 37.5 per week. Besides countries, companies like Google, Amazon and Deloitte also implement this 4-day work week with them. But what could be the status of this 4-day work week in India? Some time ago, a secretary from the Labour Department of India announced that the government is working towards a new labour code which is aiming to reduce working days as well as increase working hours. For example, if a person is gonna work only 4 days per week, that person has to work for more than 10 hours per day. That is the only disadvantage here. But on the other side, as per the Factories Act of 1948, every adult cannot work for more than 48 hours in a week and not more than 9 hours in a day. And according to section 51 of the same act, the spread over should not exceed 10.5 hours. So ladies and gentlemen, There have been a lot of trials regarding this 4-day work week, and it is considered to be an overwhelming success. The idea is being welcomed more, it is resulting more healthier and happier employees, and a lot of benefits so on. So it is time for you to make up your mindset whether you're going to work hardcore for 4 days and enjoy the rest of the 3 days, or you're going to work normally for the rest of the 6 days and enjoy that one particular day, which is Sunday.
The choice is ours.
I hope you would have got a new information from this video. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this 4-day work week. So that's it for today guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with everyone and drop your comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. And don't forget to visit my website. The link is down below in the description. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.